Yeah, you can see it coming. These have been the best two teams throughout the regular season in the conference. Jackson caught in the backfield. Quinterio Cole wraps him up for a loss. So an important third down. Pressure coming. Duggan runs it. Enough room for the first down and more out across the 25-yard line. And that is what makes him dangerous. 23 yards on the run. Off the play fake, Duggan with time. That ball just came out of his hand as he was throwing. It's a live football, and St. Louis luckily recovers. Over 1,000 yards all-purpose in the UFL this season. Another play fake. Tom with time. Man open. Caught. Touchdown. Seth Williams, and DC's on the board.
The safety on this side of the field, his left comes down, and as soon as he comes down, he knows that he can get that route up and over the top of him. That's terrific timing. The protection is there, and Seth Williams does a beautiful job of high pointing that ball. It's a good route. He beats the corner to the inside, then the outside, then back to the inside. And it's a terrific touchdown throw. I told you, no one throws it more. That's a great tape right there of a guy that just got open for his quarterback.
Tomu directing traffic, hits Powell. Did you see him point right before he threw that ball to tell Powell to switch it up? Abram Smith, his first carry, cuts it back, and Smith runs for 12 yards on his first. And then that's this drive, 5 of 6. But as we said, 9 of 11, 108 yards, a touchdown. And we're just starting the second quarter, and that'll help Deion Jackson all the way down to the 2-yard line.
DC's going up and down the field on what he thought was the #1 defense in the league.
Jackson cuts it back. Well, that #1 defense fighting. Second effort, he gets the touchdown. Defense could not stop him. And the defenders up by double digits now. This crowd has definitely gone quiet.
Yes, very quiet. And this is how you eliminate a pass rush. That was what I thought St. Louis was best at. And then,
you know, taking advantage of that. Keep moving them. Yeah, definitely.
Max Duggan on first down. Thank you, Devin. Up and over. Jake Sutherland gets 15 yards in the first, and maybe that'll get him going.
Well,
Wide 80, wide side.
Blitz coming on first down. Duggan can't escape for long. He's brought down for the sack. Eventually, Andre Mentz was the one to get him.
Here we go, turbo set.
4-man rush. Duggan caught in the backfield again. Derek Roberson, and it just keeps on moving. First down. Intercepted. Miles Jones with the pick. And that gives St. Louis some life. St. Louis knocking on the door for the first time tonight. Sailors into the end zone for their first score tonight. Converts it, and just like that, the Battlehawks are back in this football game with the winner moving on to
be inside the 5 and score a touchdown.
And Baker's probably your best defender, former first-round pick of the New York Giants, Jadon Mickens. Through a hole and out across the 35-yard line, so Tomu will take it over from there. Hold is good. McCrane gets it up and through. And so with 1:06 left to go, it's now an 11-point lead for DC. Pressured. Hit from behind, ball's out. And DC is recovered. 25 seconds left. Anthony Hines gives the offense one more chance. Doesn't have the intangibles, and that's why they say they've gone with Duggan, who did finish 5-0 in the 5 starts he had during the regular season.
Just sneaking. They're standing up over there. Just sneaking.
The pitch to Abram Smith gives it back to Tomu. Little flea flicker, and Cornell Powell makes the catch. Fights off the defender Miles Jones and grabs it for 32 yards. It'll be 1st and goal.
How about that play call?
Abram Smith up the middle, and that could be huge. 2-yard touchdown run, but it continues this dominance by the defender offense. And Abram Smith converted from there. It's 26-6.
Yeah, that's one of Coach Kite's specials, man. He's had that play in his pocket since college. So we love it, and he's always working.
Big pass out to Ja'Cour Pearson as St. Louis gets started. And Brandon Silver's making a difference here on offense at quarterback. 3rd and 5.
180, 180.
Here comes the blitz. Silvers gets rid of it, one-handed by Butler. Touchdown, St. Louis.
Well, the Battlehawks needed that drive like they needed their next breath of air. And he was ineffective, and it's not really a passer like Silvers can be. Another big run.
A big hole. Jackson inside the 30. Another chunk play for DC. Give him 17. Here we go. Jackson diving and getting the touchdown. DC just keeps on rolling. They've had the ball 8 times. They've scored Silvers versus Duggan, but maybe Duggan can be the hero. Blake Jackson will get him started. And the one thing, ball comes out. St. Louis eventually dives on it.
And come out here and play well, it might be number 14.
Well, as you said, he's got to have help, and he doesn't get it. His offensive line gets beaten right there by Malik Fisher.
UFL Championship is going to finally feature someone other than the Birmingham Stallions for a while.
It's been a while, exactly. Next game is 6 days away. If this score holds up or the lead holds up and they win this game officially, as Blake Jackson returns it, they will meet the Michigan Panthers, and Jackson fumbles. It's almost unsurprising at this point.
Yeah, two straight kickoffs that he's dropped the ball.
Great job. Duggan. Sack number 5.
Oh man, this offensive line has played brutal today. You got to have eyes on him and play zone. Of course.
Duggan winds up and completes that one out to Frank Darby. Good run after the catch by Darby. St. Louis looking for a big play, and they get it. There's a flag down on the tackle as well. And they also, on the play, lost Steven Gonzalez, their all-UFL left guard. He went out with an injury. Jarvian Howard stopped in the backfield in his absence.
7th play inside of the 5.
Duggan gets it into the end zone. Finally, on 4th and goal. So the remaining fans have a little something to cheer about as they get ready to slide into the offseason.
Well, you heard the call come in. Q power. Quarterback power. So you're
180.
Hit as he throws and intercepted. The chance disappears. Derek Roberson and DC move on to the UFL Championship. They'll be right back here in this building in 6 days trying to win it all, taking on Michigan. The game will be on ABC Saturday night at 8 o'clock, but congratulations to Shannon Harris and the DC Defenders.